When I got the call about this from my manager, I was in the car with one of my best friends, and we cried. We both cried. We screamed. I have friends who I used to do theater with, one of them who lives here, and she said she literally the entire day she couldn't stop crying. It's really, really cool for us. I pick up things, I think because of the training of Dancing with the Stars, I've been picking up things fairly quickly, but I think for me, the process is going to be get it all in memory, get it all in the body and in the brain, and then really start honing in on these details, because the first layer is just knowing what comes next, knowing everything. And then for me, I think it's putting on all the different colors of the Fosse details and the character, and making sure that none of those things are lost in the big picture of it all.
Yeah, yeah. We'll talk about
Save
that.
them all.
Oh, we'd love
Every
to do
show.
that.
Yeah.
We'll definitely talk about that.
My mom has a bunch of them framed. I think that's something that being myself on camera over the last 10 years has really taught me is, I remember years and years ago, people, you'd have an audition or you'd be working on material for something, and the advice would be ultimately just be yourself. And it's like, what is that? What does that mean? Like, that's the most ridiculous thing. But I think that that's something that over these many years, I've started to learn what it is to be myself and bring myself to something like this. And that's something I'm really excited to do, because the Ariana Roxy is going to be unlike anyone else, because we're all different people and we're all going to bring our own experiences to it. So I'm really looking forward to that.
We'd love to hear that.
There was some dark times in the last year, obviously. What was it like? How much of a lift was this, and how did it change your trajectory?
It's a huge lift, and it's really exciting because hopefully, Roxy's big excitement in the show is that she's in the news and she's being talked about, she's in the paper. And I'm hoping that this is something that will continue to, if I am in the papers, it'll be for things that are positive. It'll be for the work that I'm doing. It will be for more things like this, and hopefully less things that are not fun. The most insane thing that anyone's ever said to me. Yeah, I keep every playbill from every show. My mom has some of them framed. I think the ones I can think of right now that she has framed are La Caja Fall.
How supportive were your castmates of this, and do you expect them at opening?
Oh yeah, so there's definitely cast members who will be at the opening from Vanderpump, and everyone's been really excited, really supportive. They all know that this is like what I've always wanted to do. So I think that they're all really excited. What's great is a lot of them will be in and out of New York a lot to do Watch What Happens Live while our show is airing. So while they're in town, I'm gonna make them come to the show every time.
Nice. Okay.
A real classic.
Yes, indeed.
What's that one actor? I've dealt with a lot of positive and a lot of negative. You have to ignore both of those things. You don't pay attention to the positive or the negative that is said. But I do get very nervous. I would nearly feel like I needed to use the bathroom before every dance on Dancing with the Stars. And my partner, Pasha, would just be like, okay, do it. Do it right now. And then we would laugh, and and I know that I'm not going to be out there by myself. I'm going to have an incredible cast and crew on this show that's going to be there with me every step, and we're just going to put on a great show, and we're going to have fun with it, because ultimately it should be really fun. And if anyone hears me screaming in my dressing room, it's just part of me getting out my nervousness. It's what I do. Yeah, which other ones? But yeah, I mean, I always keep all my playbills.
I mean, that's a true Broadway fan right there.
Yeah.
So tell me, let's go dive in backwards to like your
I am a part of a very, very incredible group of women who have played this role, and I just have to make sure that when I go out on that stage, I show everyone that I deserve to be a part of that list.
Just admiring the poster.
First was a cutaway. Nice cutaway.
Then he tried to do a